Alright, folks, I think this could be it. We've got Zak McKracken. We've got alien Mindbenders. The Caponians, they came to Earth. They dragged the name of the telephone company through the mud. I don't mind that. But they've also besmirched the good name of Elvis Presley and Groucho Marx. That's not acceptable to me. So, next thing you know, they're going to bring in evil aliens who disguise themselves as Chico and Harpo. I won't have that. We've got to stop them, folks. They're trying to make us stupid. Um, they're like some kind of amalgamation of MTV and Fox News. But they've come from beyond the stars to drain your intelligence. The only ones who can stop them are Zak McKracken, the goofy tabloid journalist, and his, bevy of fond ladies. He's got Annie back on Earth, who's waiting to help in her, wholesome sweater, and with her like intelligence and just gentle decency. And you've got the hot co-ed girls who, we assume they're supposed to be hot. It's hard to tell. They're in spacesuits. Together, the four of them have teamed up to stop the aliens, and the only thing that's standing between them and their goal is pardon me, excuse me. But the only thing between them and their goal is the white crystal, which we got to be pretty close to having it, folks. We've only got a few minutes of oxygen for Zak. It can't be a puzzle they expect us to spend too much time on. Let's get to it. So yeah, I'm thinking, see if this is some kind of, you pull on the feet, push on the feet, something's going to happen. I can't move it. Alright, well, push it. Pushing it seems to have done something. Yeah, switching away from them means that they're in total darkness, even if a character with the light is in the room. Oh well. But yeah, stairs have appeared. I figured stairs would appear because there's stairs in that same spot. And that, oh, interesting. Alright, well, why don't you join us in... Oh, okay, it's one of these. Yeah, see, I told you we're going to need all the characters. Because if you stop pushing on those feet, the door disappears. So, let's get two characters up here to continue on with the quest. And Melissa has the golden key, which I'm thinking must be for this box. Alright, well, let's go over to the box. I can't reach it! Okay, you get away from there for a second. And now you can reach it. Alright, use golden key in box. You know what, we didn't even try to just take the dang thing. Pick up white crystal. I can't pick it up. It's being held by a crystallinetic force. Okay. So now you, what have we got in here now? We opened the thing up. I thought that might do it, but, oh, there's a button. Push the button. Push the button. Cool. Now I can pick up the white crystal and you see? You see? You need 3 characters. There, by the way, if anyone's keeping track, is the broken teleport pad. This is the room that Zak should be able to walk into, but he can't. Okay, pick it up, Zak. Oh, damn it, Zak. Okay, one more time with this. But you see, we need one girl downstairs. We need a girl here. And then Zak needs to be waiting to pick it up. Boom! Got it! Lights went out, but no one's home. Got the yellow crystal. We can teleport to... Well, we can teleport to all sorts of places. Just for shits and giggles. We could teleport real quick to Atlantis. I just want to see what happens. Obviously, the place we want to teleport to is Cairo, where Annie is waiting with us in the room that looks, for all the world, like the place where we're supposed to assemble the device. But let's try teleporting to Atlantis and see what happens. Oh, can't do that either. Never mind. I thought we might have like a fun, like, final Zak McKracken death, but no. Looks like the teleport pad there was also broken, probably because Atlantis was like destroyed. That would make sense. No, not the Mars pyramid. Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I just saw a picture of a pyramid. I was like, oh, pyramid! Didn't consider the fact that that was the Martian pyramid and that there is Africa right here. It's kind of doesn't look much like Egypt. It looks, I don't know. It's like ancient weirdo land. Continents are connected in weird ways. Hey there, Gentle Annie. Gentle Annie. Gentle Annie. Now let's take off the taped fishbowl. Let's take off the oxygen mask. And in honor of the fact that I'm pretty sure we're about to win the game, let's also take off the wetsuit and get Zak back in his normal clothes. And what happens if Annie pulls the switch and we don't do anything with that weird get up in the middle? Let's just pull the switch when there's nothing going on. Wow, it's making noise. It's making a lot of noise. It's continuing to make noise. It's going to continue to make noise forever. Do we even need two people? Am I nuts or yeah, you need two people. Okay. You walk away from it, that thing goes. But that wasn't doing anything, so let's go ahead and try to assemble the device. The glowing object, I believe, is the base. So let's stick it in here somewhere. Oh, that's the base. Alright, well, the glowing object looked... If you remember the picture from Annie's little thing, that did appear to be... There's a base on top of another base. And then there was that, like, candelabra thing. Ah, now it's a crystallabra. I think we knew it was going to be for the crystals game. It's not like we really thought that we were going to be sticking candles in there. Meanwhile, Melissa and Leslie are just kind of hanging out on Mars, completely forgotten at this point. That doesn't seem to work. You can't put in the white crystal? What about the dark crystal? Oh, never mind, you can. I guess I just clicked on something wrong. And the yellow crayon. No, not the yellow crayon. The yellow crayon. As long as it's yellow, it's good enough. No, don't use the yellow crayon on the yellow crystal. Just draw more yellow. Yes! This is it, folks. Let us save the game one more time. In case the Caponians come down and kill us because we didn't do something we're supposed to do. Zak, pull your switch. Not in front of Annie. Actually, I'm kind of excited about doing it in front of Annie. Sorry, inappropriate. Annie, pull your switch. And... let's see. This... I think we just won the game, folks. Sarah's making weird noises. Oh, now there's lasers. Woo! And there's purple shield. What? Hey, what's happening? Something very, very wrong. You mean what's happening now? Something's very, very wrong. See ya. Oh, they were blown up, apparently. And what happened to the Elvis guy? And now they... Oh, they're happy. It's a slight variation on the "You've Been Killed" music. Now Zak wants to kiss her, and she kind of smiles, and... Congratulations, you have saved the world from stupidity. Congratulations, you prevented the election of Dan Quayle. Yay, so they're smiling, and... Zak looked like he kind of stepped into Annie to get a little something, and she didn't look like she reciprocated, but now they're smiling, and... Yay, we've saved the world from stupidity! I've got to turn the sound down a little bit, though. Well, I'll wait till it cycles through. So it does appear like it's going to cycle through. And, no, I don't want to restart. I'm going through my function keys. This is it, folks. This is the ending. A little text or... This is it, really? Okay, well, I'm going to turn the sound down just in case something happens, but, okay, that's really underwhelming, Lucas Games. Wow. I was enjoying the game. I like the game. I like the characters. There's, you know, sometimes we have very high expectations of games, but back in the day, didn't really have a ton of personality and character in your video game characters necessarily, and, I like this game. We had Zak, who's like going around with a perpetual goofy grin, you know, writing headlines, which is kind of his way of making jokes about his, you know, crazy situation. You had Annie, she was likable in that she was intelligent and kind of a little bit more sober-minded and straight-laced than Zak. And you had the two girls on Mars who they got a little bit of personality. One of them was like, you know, girly and scared about an alien, and I forget what the other one was, other than the fact that she was willing to work with a dead alien that looked like a broom as long as she just pretended it was a broom. So yeah, they had their little touches of personality here and there. The villains were kind of humorous. They had the guy who said "see ya." They had the guy who was an Elvis impersonator for no reason that was ever really made clear. You would think that, I mean, come on, Annie. Zak wants to step in for a little smooch, a little something. I mean, you guys dreamed about each other, and yet when they met, Annie was like perfectly businesslike and like, okay, we must work together to save the world. And Zak's like, you're the girl I've been dreaming about. I mean, you've been dreaming about me too? Come on, that's fate. Let's get it on. Let's do this thing. I don't know. I mean, unless Annie is like straight up, literally supposed to be a lesbian, I don't get how she and Zak aren't hooking up at this point. He just saved the world, Annie. Come on. He saved the world. He's a handsome young man. He's got a teleportation crystal. How can you turn that down, Annie? Look at him. I don't know if he can still get access to the teleportation crystal and the like Dr. Dolittle talking with the animals crystal. They're integral parts of the device, which apparently has to be kept running. So maybe he can't teleport around at will anymore, but he's still makes a hell of a lot more money than you do. He won the lottery several times. He likes you. And he saved the world. Come on. What do you want? What are you waiting for? You got to get on that ride. Anyway, sorry, I'm being silly now. But yeah, I'm really kind of underwhelmed by this ending. I wasn't expecting like sweeping 20 minutes worth of cinematics. I wasn't expecting like you know, a stirring speech from Oren as he tells Yuna not to stop performing the sending and then walks off to, you know, meet his spoilers. But and I wasn't expecting like anything epic, but a few lines of text, like even something humorous, like the Caponians died on the way back to their home planet. Melissa and Leslie returned to Earth, won the Nobel Peace Prize, and got hot boyfriends. Annie and Zach now have 2.5 children. One of them is a tabloid journalist, and one of them is an aspiring archaeologist. Something. Instead, we get this. Essentially the same music you get when you die or fail the copyright test. Oh, well. Hey, they say that half the fun of the journey is getting there, not your destination. That better be true for a game like Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders. So anyway, folks, that's it for Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders, unless the long-rumored amateur sequel is ever finished. And, if that materializes, I'd probably LP it. But in the meantime, I got some other puzzle games that I tracked down for... let's see if they're going to work. So far, so good. I did a test video on my next puzzle game, which was a Windows 95 game, and it appears that I'm going to be able to do it. So, thank you, folks, for coming along with me on this exciting battle against stupidity, in most cases my own. And on behalf of Zach, Annie, Melissa, and Leslie, we'd like to say thank you very much for watching. And remember, humor's catchphrase. Bye-bye, folks.